Hey everybody, welcome. So glad you're here. I was just thinking the other day, I need a little getaway. Not like a runaway from my responsibilities getaway, though that sounds tempting sometimes, doesn't it? No, I mean a fun, exciting, let's see some cool stuff kind of getaway. And then it hit me, Long Island. Yes, that Long Island, it's not just a Long Island, it's the Long Island. So guess what? Welcome to our countdown of the top 5 most interesting places to visit in Long Island, New York. Get ready, because we're about to dive into some seriously amazing spots. Today we're going to explore some amazing spots you won't want to miss. We've got history, we've got beaches, and we've got fancy gardens. It's like a buffet of awesomeness. And you don't even have to wear those stretchy pants though. No judgment if you do. Comfort is key, people. We're going to laugh, we might learn a thing or two, and we're definitely going to want to book a trip by the end of this. So grab a snack, settle in, maybe tell your boss you're on a very important research call. It's kind of true, right? Now, Long Island is huge, it's diverse, and most people think of it as a suburb of NYC. But it is more than that. From the tip of Montauk all the way to, well, almost Queens, there's a whole world to discover. We've narrowed it down to 5 absolute gems that I think you're going to love. These are places that have a little something special, a little sparkle, a little, wow, I didn't know that was there kind of vibe. Are you ready? I'm ready. Portia packed my imaginary suitcase already. Let's do this. First up on our Long Island tour, we're heading all the way out east to Montauk Point Lighthouse. It's the oldest lighthouse in New York State, built in 1796. Commissioned by President George Washington, it's practically an antique. Imagine being a sailor back then, seeing that light. Comforting, right? This lighthouse wasn't just built for decoration. The views are breathtaking. You can see for miles. Sometimes you might even spot whales or dolphins. You can climb to the top. It's a bit of a workout, but worth it. The lighthouse is now a museum, preserving its rich history. The grounds are beautiful, perfect for a peaceful escape. If you're planning a trip to Long Island, Montauk Point Lighthouse is a must-see. Next up, we're trading in those historic lighthouse vibes for some serious beach time. We're heading to Fire Island National Seashore. It's not actually on fire, but the sand can get pretty toasty, so bring your flip-flops. Fire Island is perfect for beach lovers and nature enthusiasts. Pristine beaches, beautiful hiking trails, and no cars allowed. You get there by ferry, which is a fun little adventure. Once on the island, you walk, bike, or use little red wagons. It's like stepping back in time with a peaceful, pedestrian-friendly atmosphere. Fire Island is a barrier island, home to distinct communities. From family-friendly spots to vibrant LGBTQ+ communities, there's a place for everyone. The nature is spectacular, with protected areas where wildlife thrives. So if you're looking for a peaceful, natural beach experience, Fire Island National Seashore is your spot. All right, we've done the lighthouse, we've done the beach, now it's time for a little bit of fancy. We're heading to a place that looks like it jumped straight out of the pages of The Great Gatsby. Get your garden party hats ready because we're visiting old Westbury Gardens. This place is elegance personified. It's so grand, you'll feel like royalty just walking through the gates. Or at least like you should be holding a tiny teacup with your pinky out. Old Westbury Gardens is a historic mansion and gardens that hosts numerous events, including garden tours and outdoor concerts. And when I say mansion, I mean mansion. It's a stunning Charles II style manor house built in the early 1900s for the Phipps family. John S. Phipps was an heir to a steel fortune, and let me tell you, he knew how to live. The house itself is incredible, filled with beautiful English antiques, artwork, and all sorts of fancy furnishings. You can tour the rooms and get a glimpse into what life was like for the super wealthy back in the day. But as amazing as the house is, the gardens are the real showstopper here. We're talking 200 acres of formal gardens, landscaped grounds, woodlands, ponds, and lakes. It's like a botanical wonderland. There's a walled garden, a rose garden, a lilac walk, a thatched cottage garden, each one more beautiful than the last. I mean, my garden at home consists of a few potted plants that I try very hard not to kill. This is on a whole other level. These people had serious gardening game. Imagine strolling through these perfectly manicured pathways, surrounded by vibrant flowers, ancient trees, and charming statues. It's incredibly peaceful and romantic. You half expect to see ladies in long dresses with parasols and gentlemen in dapper suits. It's a photographer's dream too. Every corner you turn, there's another picture-perfect scene. I bet a lot of wedding photos are taken here. Can you imagine? Talk about a fairy tale backdrop. So, If you appreciate history, stunning architecture, and gardens that would make even Mother Nature a little bit jealous, then Old Westbury Gardens is a must-visit. It's a chance to step into a different era, to experience a level of grace and beauty that's truly special. From the refined elegance of Old Westbury Gardens, we're heading to a true Long Island institution, a place where summer memories are made, where the boardwalk stretches for miles, and where the ocean beckons. We're talking about Jones Beach State Park. This place is iconic. If you grew up on Long Island, chances are you've spent a summer day or two at Jones Beach. It's renowned for its stunning ocean views and miles of sandy beaches. It's the kind of beach that feels endless, stretching out as far as the eye can see. With over 6 miles of oceanfront, you can usually find a spot to lay down your towel. Designed by Robert Moses in the 1920s, it's more than just a beach. The architecture is distinctive, with Art Deco bathhouses and a famous water tower. The boardwalk is a huge part of the experience, perfect for a stroll or bike ride. Grab an ice cream, play arcade games, or just watch the waves roll in. For a classic American beach experience, Jones Beach State Park is the place to be. Pack your beach chairs, your cooler, and get ready for some fun in the sun. All right, for our final stop on this Long Island adventure, we're heading to a place that's synonymous with luxury, glamour, and maybe just a little bit of fabulous excess. You know what I'm talking about? The Hamptons. Cue the images of sprawling mansions, perfectly manicured hedges, and maybe a celebrity or two casually sipping rose at a beachfront cafe. It's a whole vibe out there. The Hamptons are famous for their luxurious homes and celebrity sightings. You never know who you might bump into while strolling through the charming villages. I once heard a story about someone who was waiting in line for coffee in East Hampton and ended up chatting with, like, a major movie star about the weather. Just casual. That's the Hamptons for you. It's where the rich and famous go to get away from it all. But also, to be seen getting away from it all, it's complicated. Now, the Hamptons isn't just one place. It's a string of charming villages and hamlets along the South Fork of Long Island. You've got Southampton, East Hampton, Sag Harbor, Bridgehampton, Amagansett, each with its own distinct personality, but all sharing that certain Hamptons cachet. Think beautiful historic main streets lined with high-end boutiques, art galleries, and fantastic restaurants. It's very picturesque, very aspirational lifestyle magazine cover. The beaches in the Hamptons are, as you might expect, absolutely stunning. Pristine white sand, rolling dunes, and the sparkling Atlantic. Many of them are private or require permits, which adds to the exclusivity, but there are public beaches too, like Cooper's Beach in Southampton, which often gets ranked among the best beaches in America. And for good reason, it's gorgeous. Just try to act natural if you see someone famous applying sunscreen next to you. But it's not all just about celebrity spotting and lounging on exclusive beaches. There's a lot of history in the Hamptons too. These villages were settled centuries ago, and you can still see beautiful old windmills, historic homes, and charming churches that speak to that earlier, simpler time. It's an interesting contrast to the modern-day glamour. It gives the area a depth and character that you might not expect if all you know is the glitzy reputation. So whether you're hoping to catch a glimpse of a movie star, browse some art galleries, enjoy a fabulous meal, or just relax on a beautiful beach, the Hamptons offers a pretty unique experience. It's a place of contrasts. Old money and new money, laid-back beach life and high-powered social scenes, rustic farms, and multi-million-dollar estates. And just like that, our whirlwind tour of Long Island is coming to an end. Wow, that went by fast, didn't it? From the historic beacon of Montauk Point Lighthouse to the sandy shores of Fire Island and Jones Beach, the elegant beauty of Old Westbury Gardens, and the undeniable allure of the Hamptons, Long Island really does have something for everyone. I feel like I need a vacation from planning this imaginary vacation, but in the best way possible, you know? I hope you enjoyed our little adventure and maybe even got inspired to plan your own trip. There's so much to see and do, and we've only just scratched the surface. Each of these spots has its own unique charm, its own story to tell. And who knows, maybe you'll discover your own favorite hidden gem along the way. Thanks for watching.